I need your help. I'm looking for my daughter.
Your wife was here already, officer, acting crazy with a gun.
I'm sorry. Look, is your son here?
He's not here. You need to go.
You need to go. Ma'am, I need to talk to your son. Will you just open the door?
No, you need to go. She said you need to go. That's a clip from the new show, the very new show, The Red Road, starring Tamara Tunie, premiering tonight at 9 p.m. on SundanceTV. Now, you know her as the medical examiner from Law & Order, but now she's taking on a couple of different roles.
And Tamara is here with us this morning to talk more about this new gripping dramatic thriller. So thank you so much. How are you
Thank
today?
you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Oh, well, thanks for joining us. Now, let's jump right into it. The show features two different perspectives. It's between a Native American tribe and a small town outside of New York. So can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, absolutely. The show, the background, or the setting, if you will, was inspired by, you know, the Ramapo of northern New Jersey. We play a fictional tribe. We're the Lenape. You know, it's the tension between these two communities. And Martin Henderson, who you saw in the clip, he plays the local police officer who is trying to keep the peace between these two communities while at the same time dealing with his own personal family issues. His wife suffers from mental illness. He has a rebellious teenage daughter. And
he's
Jason,
trying to hide a secret, too, isn't he?
Well, what happens, Jason Momoa from Game of Thrones, many people know him.
Yeah, oh, boy.
He plays my son, you know, which is like, what? But he plays my son, and he's been away from the community for a while. He was imprisoned. He's a criminal, and so he comes back to town, and because of certain events that happen, he and the police officer actually have to join forces and form an alliance.
Oh, wow.
In order to make. So it's really great. It's like, I think of the show as like an onion. There are a lot of layers to it, and a lot of things are revealed over the course of time, you know, so it's very compelling and very thrilling and very moody and dark. And
I want to totally go off script here because we were talking about this show just in the break. Cable is really on fire now.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Now, on this show, because we know you for, I think you were on Law & Order for 60 years.
No, I
look
she's
good,
12.
Yes, you did. But do you get to, can you have more fun? Can you take more chances with language
you know,
and
I
content?
watch a lot of the cable dramas, and I think that there is the ability to just do riskier and more edgy programming, you know, and I think, judging by the response by the public and the critics, that, you know, cable is showing folks what time it is. And so Sundance, this is their second scripted drama. They have a show called Rectify, and this is the second one that they're producing. So everyone's really excited about it. So far, the critical response has been really positive, and we're really excited to see what the audience thinks tonight.
Well, you had me at Jason Momoa.
Well, yes.
Well, let's talk Law & Order. You know, why do you think that it struck such a chord with audiences?
Well, the writing is fantastic, and it continues to be fantastic, you know, and great actors. Actually, I just shot an episode last week, so Dr. Warner will be appearing again.
Is this 15 seasons, or how many seasons?
It's 15 seasons for the show, 14 seasons for my character.
Way to go.
Yeah.
And that's incredible as an actor. I mean, really.
It's awesome. It's a blessing, and it's in New York City, you know, and we love to work at home, so.
Well, and also in the bigger grand scheme of things, and I know this will hurt some people, you know, reality TV is one thing, but, you know, when there's good writing and there are compelling characters, I'd rather spend an hour with you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And you know what? That's my taste, too, so, you know, it's great.
Yeah, well, you're also very big on Broadway. I mean, wait, seriously, do you have like 30 hours in a day? This is unbelievable.
You know, I wish I could clone myself sometimes. I really do. I really do.
We could make a movie out of it.
Yes, I know. We should.
Yeah.
But you're producing now, so can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I was on the producing team of Spring Awakening and August Wilson's last play, Radio Golf. And last season, I was part of the team of Magic Bird, the show about Magic Johnson and Larry Bird.
Oh, yes, that's right.
And I have a new musical that I've been cultivating over the past, you know, 5 years, from inception to eventually Broadway, and it's called Frog Kiss, and it's a new musical, a sexy grown-up twist on an old fairy tale, and we're rungs in the ladder working our way to Broadway.
Starring you?
No.
Come
I'm
on.
behind the scenes. I'm the producer. I'm producing it, and it's a great writing team, Charlie Leapart and Eric Shore, and we're looking to get it there. So stay tuned. Stay tuned.
And you say that you're a voting member of, you're a Tony voting member? Is that?
Yes.
So you see a lot of shows,
I see a lot of shows. I pretty much see every show. every show that comes in for the season.
Though? A lot of people
you know,
think...
sometimes it depends on the play. Sometimes it's fun and sometimes it's work.
Right. Well, there's a new study out that shows the number of women in leadership roles in Broadway plays is not really that significant. So what's your take on that?
Well, you know, like with anything, I think inroads have been made, but I think there's still a long way to go. You know, I mean, we have tremendous women directors who, you know, have graced the stage, you know, and a dear friend of mine is an incredible playwright, Teresa Rebeck, and several of her plays have made it to Broadway, you know, but it's imbalanced, and, you know, hopefully over time we'll continue to, you know, even that out.
Yeah. Well, again, I don't know how you do it all, but you also can sing.
Yes, I can.
Oh, wait a minute. And now everyone is going to find out, because we have a clip of you singing some jazz, and want everybody to take a listen.
Uh-oh.
Taste me with your kisses. Find my secret places and touch me till I tremble.
You know, some people, when they're born, they just check off the list. I have this, I have that.
Now, is that Sarah Vaughan? Is that Ella? Is that, who are we?
Well, that's me. And that music, of course, is Brazilian. It's Antonio Carlos Jobim, you know, and the song is called The Island, and Yvonne Lins, actually, Yvonne Lins. And Saturday night, you know, for the viewing audience, Saturday night I'll be performing at the Madison Theater at Malloy College at 8 o'clock. They have a beautiful state-of-the-art theater, and I'm happy to be gracing it on Saturday night.
You get a kick out of that, too?
I love it. I love to sing. I love to sing.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and the show is actually called Yes, I Sing, because so many people had either forgotten that I sang or didn't know that I sang, so the show is called Yes, I Sing.
You're not doing an autopsy during the show.
No, I will not be performing an autopsy while I'm singing. Not yet.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And remember, you can catch the Red Road. It actually debuts tonight at 9 p.m. on Sundance TV. All the best with the new show.
Thank you so much.